World, yeah, we back at y'all. School for present, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's been a while. Shout out to everybody, man. I don't know who's tapped in, man. If you watching this, man, thank you, y'all. If you ain't watching this and will be watching this, thank you, y'all. Hope everybody had a good Monday. We in this thing. Um, Thanksgiving's here. A couple more days. So most definitely gotta, uh, you know, for, don't forget, about the being thankful, for everything that's going on. If you woke up today, be blessed. Um, I had a pretty good day. I've been kind of under the weather. Been like hell lately. I don't know what it is. I ain't been really feeling too good. But it's part of life, you know what I mean? Got some new music, y'all, for real. I'm talking about like real deal bangers. Been excited, man. So, we're gonna just keep this shit going for what it is. Sorry for the little break. I had some bumps and bruises, and then when I came home from getting bonded out, uh, my YouTube got, I guess I got blocked out of my YouTube or whatever. So, you know, but we back at it. You know what I mean? Once again, they can't stop the school trying. That's one thing I do know. Two things for certain, man. I've had many try to stop it, man. Have really, I done had many people try to throw salt on me. Salt don't kill. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I've really been focusing on me here lately. I'm proud of myself. I'm gonna continue to grow as a person, as a human, as a musician. So with that being said, man, we're gonna continue to push out the music. Got some shit right here. Let me see what we got going on. Gonna go in and hit him with this. Shout out J Lo, J King. J King, man. Them the homies for life. Take off on the cool. Take off on the cool. All gas, no bread.
100 rounds, gun them down, baby down, lay them down, you lay them down and make a sound. Michael J make you get out, make you get out around the town. When we sit and get your act hard out of back, bumping through the back, pulling me and Glock and pint of lean. Wish a nigga had the balls to act to follow me. Wish a nigga had the balls to up his Glock on me. Wish a nigga had the balls to do something to me. Do it, I'ma blow your shit, bouncing out with ruler clips. I'm digging the graves early when I catch you picking casket, bitch. You know I'm claiming 60 crib. I ain't on no other shit. Still clowning on the niggas, talking like they really with the shit.
King break the rule, take her to school. Baby girl want the fruit, I'ma do what you do. Candy paint on the whip, check how that bitch sit. Told her I'ma feed her nothing but banana split. Iced out, honey bun, baby 3 for the 10. Nah, I ain't no dumb, I just do what I can. You know it good when I'm digging, cause I'm raising my hand. Got the hood doing jumping jacks, some sauce in the pan. J King, Scoob, J Lo, we did it again. Prophecies being told, but we still like to sin. But be living in my flesh, how I'm getting it in. Baptized in the motherfucking blood while we can.
I wish they would, bro. I know they wish they could, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, bro. Pull up with 100 people in suburban and we hop out that little bitch like we in a fucking tank, yeah. Heard they found that boy body in the wood line. Couple weeks later, goddamn, that bitch stank, yeah. I got a harder crew up in this bitch. I put that shit up on Moses. Everybody in my circle, yeah, we chosen. Yeah, that ice around my neck, it looking frozen. Yeah, it's an article, glacier. I be making tracks for the motherfucker hater. Pull up with some rims on my wheel like I'm skating. It ain't no baby, nah, I know they hating, but you know we elevated, escalated, and I know that they can't stop us, bro. Hell nah, 3-headed fucking monster, fucking the G, ain't nobody getting me. I'm a power gas, I'm a break show, yeah, let me in the ring, yeah. We gon' get the bell, yeah. I think that they need some help, yeah. Belt to the ass, nigga, well, yeah. See, I tried to tell y'all a couple years ago that we was gonna goddamn do some shit that they couldn't do. We ain't never gonna be able to fold y'all. Oh, yeah, all gas, Hey, thank you for tapping in, baby love. Hell yeah. I hope your day was as good as you are. Uh, I ain't went live in a minute, man. I got locked out my Gmail, so um, I got to get this shit back cracking. You know what I mean? It's gonna take a little minute. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people probably I don't know. I know ain't none of the true A1 Day One fans gave up on me, man. So I just got to get back in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Uh, how was your day though? Hope you had a good day. Uh, for real though. Mine was decent, man. I've been kind of under the weather, man. Been sleeping like hell. I don't know really what's going on, but I went live earlier. You know what I mean? I enjoy going live, man. It's 80% music, then 20% we're gonna talk about everyday lifestyle stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on with me. Um, Go ahead and spin. Independent, what it do? There you go. Yeah, man. I got in my restream, man, so I'm gonna have me some music playing. I'm gonna give y'all some music now, man. I'm gonna give y'all some real deal shit y'all probably ain't heard on the other podcasts. I'm a look let's go. When I blow, I'm telling let's go. Yeah, if I blow, I'ma look back. Just the seven in the Hey man, Jessica, I've been missing your ass like hell. I swear I didn't know how addicted I was to your just to your aura. You know what I'm saying? I fucked around and went there, man, and on some bogus ass shit, man. You know me, man. I be trying to help everybody, man. I met this old boy, man, from up here where I'm at, and he hit me with an old sob ass story. Well, it was sad, The boy's mama died, and I don't even know if the story was true, But his mama said he told me his mama died, and he got his mama cremated, and the funeral home went and released his mama's ashes. So I'm like, yeah, we don't turn down for shit. You better tell them, Jessica, for the ones that don't know. Independent, man. Hey, you in here, homie. It's love, bro. Like, we got this shit really going, man. Like, for real. I've been sick because I ain't been able to go live, but, you know, I have been to this studio, man. I'm talking about, man, when I tell you I got some motherfucking shit. I'm To my like for real, and good thing coming from it, man. I got some stuff going on. But went to jail about that shit, man. Dude try to. Uh, I known the boy for about a month, so me just having a empathetic heart. Me trying to help people. Every time I go to the little town he's in, I pull up, smoke something with him, and fuck with him. So he called me one morning like, "Hey Blake, will you help me take my grandma? Will you help me take my grandma? I mean, my granddaughter to my daughters." I was like, whenever just got my own spot going. I don't even know if y'all knew about that. I had me a badass little trailer, man. Ducked off, you know what I mean? And didn't stay there 5 days, and I went and picked the boy up, sat furniture, and I'll be damned. That night, man, uh, police come about 1,000 deep, man. He tried to tell the police that he just met me that night, and I tried to rob him for $300 some dollars. That I was a hitman from Gadsden, Alabama. I ain't never even been to Gadsden. That I was that I was gonna whack him because he was gonna testify on on some on some other shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, what the fuck, man? Where the fuck we getting this shit, man? Yeah, just gave one day one for real, cause like that was going on for real. For real, man. Jessica, I love your energy. I hope everything been going good with you and your family. You know what I mean? So, that night, we kicking it. I'm at the gas station, which up here in Georgia, we call them the ding dings. They got the slot machines. You know what I mean? Me and him just fucking off. You know what I mean? We done hit this little, couple $100. Take them home. Uh, but yeah, I took her home, man. And the man, like, when I take the boy home, I had a funny feeling. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. But I forgot to get my half of the weed type. So, with that being said, I got later. And I could tell y'all something just ain't up, bro. So, his brother knocks on the door. So, I'm like, this ain't my business. I just know this boy Keith. I don't know what his brother knock on the door. He's like, "Hey, bro, I got a piss, bro." And the boy Keith's like, "No, you can't pee here. I told you that." So his brother man like mushes him, like pushes the fuck out of him. Yes, ma'am. Huh? Alright, I'm on live. I'm on live. You good, ma? Don't be sorry. You trying to help me out.
But, I mean,
No, I can't rock down. Them two.
around the house.
Alright, yeah, I want live. Y'all see me wearing some shit like this?
Around the house.
I mean, look at these. Those. They been around the house though, for real. Y'all could probably pull them off. I'm around the house. Lily, tell them, hey Lily. And my baby, you your bubble?
Wait till you see the pajama bottoms I got you. Sears can go out in them. I'm looking for these little plastic bins that I have to separate these pieces in. This is just what I needed to stick in bags.
Yeah. He threw out the window. Hey, y'all.
Come on, Lily.
She good. I mean, if you don't mind her in here.
I don't care as long
Yeah, cut that light. I love you,
Where
mama.
I love you. I don't know where all them bins are that Diane bought me. They're organized and I don't organize.
The boy, the brother comes and tell the man, you can't pee here. So little brother pushes the dude, you know what I'm saying? Slam the door in his face. I didn't know the little brother then went straight to the police and told the police that it was a dismembered baby in this apartment. Okay, so 5 minutes later, here come the police. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm inside the boy's house, and usually, you can tell when the police, everybody know what the police knock sound like. You know what I mean? I mean, there's no way around it. You know when it's the police when you hear that knock. Man, this boy just swang the door open, man. We, got the pack out, weed out and shit like that, and put everything up. You know what I mean? Boy, swang the door. They run, they run they come in as a welfare check. We don't know nothing about no dismembered baby till later on I get locked up, which there wasn't one, of course. Uh, they come in and fucking, you know, ready to run my name. I had a fusion for the past 4 years because I've been on I've been on the run for 4 years. So in a sense, and a lot of y'all didn't never know that, that I was on the run. If you I've been on the run for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? I had warrants on me. But she was kind of a blessing this happened because I went on probation. My probation ran out June of last year. So that kind of went, well, June of this year. So that. But anyway, I gave him the man a fake name. It runs. I know it passed. So next thing I know, they leave, you know what I mean? But the boy Keith, usually when the police leave, man, let them folks leave, bro. Let them folks leave, man. He go outside with them and like, talking to him. So first, the intuition feeling, I'm like, man, this man here must police shit. So next thing you know, he must think he could distract me, which I usually try to typically stay 2, 3, 4 steps ahead of a person. Not to have the ups on, but that's just how my mind works. If it's me and you in the house, whoever, me and one other person, we don't need 5 joints going at the same time. Boy, rolling 5. I'm talking about joint that joint, and we got them 5 joints lit right after the police leave, and I'm like, caught them spider senses. I said, "Ooh," I felt it. I said, "Let's go outside real quick." And I'll be damn, we go outside, man. It's fucking, man. I'm talking about, they so deep, bro. There's so many of them motherfuckers out there, bro. I couldn't even run, you know what I mean? They were just surrounding me. And ended up going to the little county jail up there. And at first I wasn't even gonna get charged with false name. They were like, man, you didn't, you didn't give us no problem. We're just gonna take you to Somerville and wait for Troop County to come get you. So I'm like, shit, bet. When I get to the county jail, when the arresting officers comes in there, he's like, "Hey, where your motherfucking gun at?" I'm like, "What gun? I ain't got no gun. Like, I'm a convicted felon, homie. I ain't supposed to have no gun. I ain't got no gun, bro." Well, that's when I came to realize that the boy said I was a hitman, and I was paid $10,000 from Gadsden, Alabama, to whack him for an upcoming trial that he had going on some shit. He basically was so twacked out. He talked so much to the police to where they knew it was some bullshit type shit. So they let me OR, which is a signature bond just on the false name, and Troop County, where I got charged that I was on the run for for real. I've been on the run 42 months, man. The whole time I've been doing these lives. Like, I'm on bond right now. I have to go to court next week, and then on the 15th. So y'all make sure to say a prayer for me for real, like, because I don't know how it's gonna end. You know what I mean? Like I really don't, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that let me know I had, and that was the first time I've ever been to jail. I done did 13 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? For the ones that don't know, I don't really like to speak about this shit but y'all need to know the artist and the human that I am, and even after everything that I done been through, bro, I'm still a pure motherfucker. Ain't never ratted, ain't never, I'm like one of them good old boys, man, like real mafioso type shit, you know what I'm saying? And Troop County came and got me. I had to sit down there for like 5, 6 days, bonded out on that. So I'm out on bond, and I got that type of shit going on right now, you know what I mean? But rest, because I knew that God had me. Not God, God, my spirits, and my angels, you know what I'm saying? So, but because of that, I lost my trailer, which I just fucking cashed out on. Didn't even stay in 5 days. First spot I had in a minute since coming back from Oklahoma. It was a beautiful little spot, you know what I'm saying? My landlord, they blasted me in Somerville News. If you got the internet, go to Somerville, Georgia, Jonathan Loftus, and check it out, you know what I'm saying? It was just the accusations that was made to me. But once there was an investigator, he came and y'all can't hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Thumbs up. Y'all can hear me? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let me check my out. Let me check this right real quick. I'm working off the phone again, y'all. Y'all. Hang on. Let me see. Yo. Hey, everybody in chat, let me know if I'm good now. What's up, homie? Can y'all hear me? My mic must have been muted type shit. I don't know why. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me though. Okay, all right, cool. But yeah, what up, Domino? But yeah, because of that, man, I lost everything, bro. Like, which I ain't, which ain't no pressure to it. You know what I'm saying? Shit was bullshit. You know what I mean? But but it's some good people in this world still. You know what I mean? I had an investigator. He pulled me out like a week when I was in there. He was like, "Hey, bro," uh, and I'm like, "Hey, man, look, I'm exercising my, first my Fifth Amendment right. I ain't got nothing to tell you. I ain't got nothing to talk about. You know, take me to the back." He said, "No, you need to hear this, Blake." He said, "I really think you innocent because they charged me with a gun. They charged me with all type of crazy ass shit, man." And I said, "Man, I don't know nothing about no gun." I said, "The false name, yeah, I've been on the run 42 months, homie. Hell yeah, I've been on the run. Fucking right, bro." And he looked into it, man. He was like, I didn't know that the boy who I met, already had some type of issues with the police. Like the police already knew he was some bullshit. But me just trying to help him once I heard the story of his mama dying and the funeral home not giving him his ashes. If you know me, bro, like I'm on that type of shit, bro. Like where I'm gonna do what I can to try to help everybody type shit, man. But I lost my trailer because of that. My landlord, once he seen the fucking, you can beat that. Oh, the gun charges beat, cuz. That shit's beat. That shit's dropped. That shit dropped. That wasn't my gun. You know what I'm talking about? That shit wasn't my gun. That shit's dropped. The only thing I got up there is just that fucking false name, which they let me OR on, you know what I mean? But then True kinda came got me. Uh, about some old shit with a girlfriend. They call me Mr. Breaker iPad. I did break her iPad and this some other shit, and I got a trafficking charge, that I got to face 2 on the 15th. So just stay, y'all just stay praying for me, man, because I'm facing all this shit the righteous way, homie. I done had many people, uh, when I bonded out on the trafficking, a lot of motherfuckers be like, "Oh, Blake telling," bitch, I ain't never told, man. And I'm through overly explaining that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's been people who I've been around my whole life who have made those assumptions,
and not even really asking me the whole detail of it, but you know, y'all just pray for me, which I did figure out how I got intertwined with that, which I ain't gonna too speak on too much on that, because that dope wasn't mine, you know what I'm saying? Or Michelle's, you know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about that shit, but you know, it's like you know, God does things for a reason, you know, and there's two type of people in the world. You got buffaloes and you got cows, and you know, one thing about a buffalo, they run through the storm because they get through it faster. One thing about a cow, a cow will run. Bet it, bet. Hold on, now, I'm gonna get right. We gonna go over there. I think that's it. Nope, not that one either. Hang on. Okay, I'm on this one. Dub, like, okay, we back. All right, but back to that, man. There's two type of people, buffaloes and cows. You know, and I have been a cow, figuratively speaking. You know, running from. I was on the run. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's two times you hit me with the thumbs down, bro. You know, I could care less what you thumbing down a little bit. You know, one thing me and you both know, I ain't had nothing but a pure intent with you, homie. So, you know, I just pray for your soul, homie, because you must be that lost and broken, homie, to really try to think you could take a shot at a real motherfucker, bro. You know, I don't judge you for that, homie. I ain't got no hate to you, for you, because I got that much love in me. I can't love and hate my brother. But you throwing down anything, homie. I seen the little post you try to get clout off of my name being locked up. That's what fuck boys do, homie. So, you know, we ain't gonna do all that, but cause you are entitled to your opinion, but that's why you will always stay on the lower spectrum, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Can't none of y'all say I had any bad intent towards y'all, other than me defending a friend, AJ. And that's just what it is at that. You know, you a motherfucking hater. You'll forever be a bitch ass hater in my eyes. You know, if you want some smoke about it, bro, you know where the fuck I'm at. You know, that's just what it is, homie. You know, I get your ass touched long distance, cuz, and that's on my motherfucking dead daddy, homie. I get your whole shit, boy. Quit playing with me, for real, homie. You know, you GD, I know all the big homie GDs in West Point. I got flip, boy. But I ain't gonna take it to that level. I don't catch the blessings that I've been receiving, my homie. And you know that deep down in your heart. You just got some girls around you, or somebody you trying to put on for, you know. And I'm keeping all the way real. I still got love for you, homie. You just that broken, and I understand how broken people act. You know what I'm saying? I really do, homie. So, you know, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you, homie. You know, that's just what it is for me, homie. It'll be forever that, cause I ain't never tried to do nothing but show you love from day one, homie. From day one, you know, you, in a sense, you a betraying ass motherfucker, homie. You don't stand for shit, bro. That's the difference between me and you. You know, you won't ever be nothing in life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, I fuck with Jay. I fuck with Jay, and I still fuck with Bree. Cause guess who came got me from Oklahoma? Them two, homie. So with that being said, yeah, big, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. Well, I know that I don't, man. That shit's a dub anyway, homie. So like, you know, I know you saying that because you can't get embraced by them real GDs, homie. We're gonna leave that shit at that though, man. We ain't gonna make it about that gang shit. You know, cause I get your ass flipped for real, homie. I don't get no blessing from that. I get your ass flipped from long distance. But like I said, homie, I got that much love for you, my homie. But I can't do nothing but pray for your soul, my brother. Same thing for Bree. Bree, you know I still love you. I just felt like, which it ain't my business to get in y'all's relationship, you know, but me just trying to be a mediator, bro. Trying to bring everything together, like how we spoke about it on the phone and shit like that, bro. Like I tried to make that shit happen the way, you know, we picking and choosing. Remember, I don't do no picking and choosing, bro. It's all y'all was equal. We all equal in this shit, my homie. So, but we ain't gonna make it about that, bro. No, I ain't never been no dub, boy. You can't dub out nothing. Well, you call my big homie right now, homie. Call Crazy Low up there at motherfucking Hayes State Prison, homie. I can get on the phone with my big cuz right now, bro. So you tripping, cuz. Yeah, you a dub, nigga. Where your big homie at? That nigga dead. Fuck you talking about, nigga? That nigga worm food. Yeah. Fuck you saying, cuz? That's what dubbed out people say. Hey, who's your big homie? Oh, he died. Oh, he dead. I know that's right, bro. Get the fuck on. We ain't gonna make it back that, though. We gonna play that motherfucking music, though. That's what we gonna do. Yeah. I ain't never been dubbed out. That's ever shit.
For the last year, I've been watching all these podcasts on YouTube. Like that drama, huh? They like the gossip, huh? Gossip, blah, blah, blah. You heard your mama, huh? You heard your mama, huh? You got your priority for waking up and thinking about your man problem. You got your priority for a dog. You gon' come to me with beef, get your ass smoked, we need to go chopper. I can't stop, won't stop, flying like a helicopter. I don't need nobody, I don't give a fuck about no fan, yo. Cause the state of G, I am the man, yo. I can make them motherfuckers pants, yeah. I'm a trapper, I get lots of bands, yeah. I don't understand how I grown, man. Always talking about a grown man. God damn, that shit lame to me. If you got some real eyes, then it's plain to see. Saying everything, all these motherfuckers' names just to get their clout, get their numbers up.
I'm pushing, show me push. Talk players, not players, yeah, they be smiling in my face, but you won't believe what they say, y'all. I know, like a little bitch.
I ain't even feeling that. Put me in the booth, I'm killing that. I done dropped a couple ideas, then a couple weeks later, I done seen y'all still in damn top.
I knew you were watching. DK nigga, IGDK nigga. Get rolled out, man. Ain't hard to find, bitch ass nigga. Smoke, man.
A lot of views, they don't want me on the show. They don't want me on this show. I be spitting gangsta shit. I ain't rapping.
Standing on that when you facing that shit, nigga. You might get wet for it.
I don't cry about it. I really spend my life on it. I don't lie about it. Hell no, I don't pass no team. That's that gossip ball. Gossip ball, man. We don't do that. You need to stop it, bro. Fuck that motherfucking fuckery. You try to suck it, dude. Someone else. All that talking, feel like that you love. I do hanging up, so you got that money. Got it for the mud, I got it for the mud, so you know I relate to them. I ain't never met them.
They say you be trying to get down with the game, man. Now you saying 311. You ain't tied into your opinion. See, that's the old school shit.
Like some clouds and they tryna block a shine on me. I can't fuck with nobody who got hate all up in their heart, yeah. I'm the great white, well, you a shark, yeah.
I'll be on point like that.
Try me, I'll be on point like that. You know I'm really into it. I can kill them people with some fucking analogies. I just speak the truth and not the shit that mad at me. I give a fuck about a fan. I only care about fans. I go on, shout out hard target. Who was I? Anybody like a target? I ain't playing, I ain't Kevin Buck. I ain't country rapping, I'm your trapper, bro. In the streets, really feel me. I ain't none of that, y'all gon' kill me. Boy, split it, boy, call me Scoob. Fuck with me, I'll make your ass make the news, Bye-bye. Homicide. If I shoot a pistol, then my homie ride, Acting like a racist,
I know I'm Caucasian,
I know I'm Caucasian.
Dinner table, you be talking
At your dinner table, you talk like person face to face to you, you gon' smile, ain't it? That's that fake shit. I be universal, I kick it with me and go. Yeah, let me shoot my shot, no free. No, hey, fuck your wife. I just fuck like 3 hoes. Got it going hard. Goddamn, they let me in the park on them. And they'll do the dunk on them. Yeah, all that bullshit that they play, you be jumping on that fuck. Playing in the trap when I'm home, they gon' motherfucking Scoob you up. Make that boy float like football. I'm the captain of the boat, I'm the Scoob boy. I be really zippies up your footballs. Yeah, I'm the type that turn your bitch into a crib. Go and get that money, go and get that money. Me and Risa, and my mom, Risa, hustler. They don't know about that life, They don't know about the trail with that knife, They don't know about that trap, They don't know about the knife brand that they stab me in the back, They used to,
They went
here, they went They were just a bandits, you know, they told to stand high. He ain't giving y'all no play. He ain't giving you no play, your bitch, He'll take that shit back to the Midwest. I don't know nobody in that bitch, you really country. Play that boy Scoob in the club, I got him jumping. That's a fucking pumpkin. I don't know what they be saying, bro. Talk about somebody's name. The only way they can pay me, bro. I just play every way, bro. I might get hit tomorrow on them. Talking about people's beef. But the only
talking about the shit they sell their artists on me.
They sell their artists on me. I made a pig look like Jordy on them. Eating purpose, sipping like they Jordy on me. In the country rap lane, Metro Cliff is the hardy on me. Sparty homie.
Banjo Cliff, the hardest in that country rap shit. I said that boy, they're hard. For real. Make it come fuck, man.
I don't fuck around with face. I can deal with no real guys. No real guys. Like, don't forget my city law. Get some money, throwing at the struggle. We all get it. I only get it with lyrics. I know they feel the baby. I know I'm walking with Jesus, but I'm with spirit, baby. I see them right here, been taking them out up on the frequency. I'm telling you about life, it's all about your energy.
One thing about life, it's all about your energy, man. You know, I don't vibrate on that level. I know my intent being pure with y'all. That's why it ain't meant. That's why it ain't healthy to play with me, homie. I ain't got little, bro. You got, you know, mama and them stay at, bro. Don't forget that, homie. And my homies in West Point, they always from real. So watch your mouth, bro. I ain't none of them other people you done beef with, for real, homie. Like, for real, bro. See, you a demon, bro. You try to take a motherfucker. You don't be knowing what you be talking about, cuz. This one right here called Misunderstood, y'all. Y'all ride with me. This ride right here.
Understanding when you try to tell it, it like speaking Spanish. Like speaking Spanish. They don't hear me. They ain't never met me, but they fear me. Understood, huh? Misunderstood, huh? How the fuck can I tell somebody about my feelings when I try to do it? They don't even feel it. Misunderstood, yeah. In the world, yeah. I'm misunderstood. In the world we live in today, I'm misunderstood. I wish that I could tell them. I wish that I could tell them. They gon' feel it though. They gon' feel it though. I deleted hit church. Tell them preachers try to heal the waking up. High flash, cold sweats, nightmares in my dreams. From all the killing, bro. Yeah. Still thinking being followed by the police. I'm a past drug dealer, yeah. I didn't wanna change everybody for the best. I didn't wanna try to bring out a better, yeah. All things that they understand, yeah. I be misunderstood, so right there, I wrote her, yeah. Saying like when you open up to somebody, I know they think that you better, yeah. I can put it, I got a pole with me. I can't trust these bitches, but I can't no hold with me. Misunderstood, yeah. It's good, yeah. I guess I ain't feeling love. Trying to numb it from the drugs, trying to numb the pain from the drugs.
Yeah, that's that misunderstood area. You know, sometimes we be misunderstood in life, you know what I'm saying? You know, even if you try to explain yourself, man, you know, you got to be careful. That's why I don't really be opening up to people, man, and embrace people, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, motherfuckers would be so sour on your ass, man. They'd be, you know, smiling in your face, but then when you leave, they go to, you know, shit boogie on her. We ain't gonna make it about all that, though. I rebuke that. I send all that energy back to the sender. You know what I mean? So that's what I pray for. I ain't gotta handle that shit. You know, cause now that I'm back, everybody really seeing what it really is. And, you know, I still got them shooters on deck, bro. You know, like real ones on me. So going on with me, bro. I don't catch no gun. I can't do nothing but pray for your soul, homie. You know, I been knew you and Bree had something going on. I'm cool with that, bro. You know, that ain't my business. I been knew that, homie. But, you know, the way you set the dam that day, you know, acting like, you know, you be the last time I see, we last time we see you and all that shit, you know. That shit was boogie, bro. just keep it G, bro, before you tell a lie. That's treason, homie. You know what I'm talking about? That shit be like real treason, man. So, get on that. We ain't gonna make it about them. We passed them. Pew. Past y'all. While y'all still doing trash shit, I'm continue elevating in life, you know what I'm saying? So, it's a difference. It's level this shit on ain't you don't look. You had a real one in your corner, my homie. Like for real, like a real deal, my boy. So, I lose no sleep. You'll lose it before I do about losing a friendship with you. But it's forever fuck you though, you know what I mean? That song gang in there, you know what I mean? So, I lose no sleep, my brother. Every time I came around you, I broke you off, homie. Every time. Broke you off, homie. Took you down to Florida with me to go see them folks. Love out of my home. I try to be the glue to the crew and learn, bro. Y'all ain't on my level though, bro. Not musically, but mentally. In the streets, y'all ain't out there like I am, bro. So I'm the homie of this shit, bro. So but I refuse to let bottom tier people, man, who can't shoot from the hip, bro. Then we find out through the side and through the opposite way, that your true hand showed, bro. So thank God for that. I'm glad I sit here in the game and motherfucking later on.
I'm not from this world you from, bro. I don't go by these rules, homie. And I've been to jail. That don't threaten me, bro. Trust me. If I had a bad day, I'd have tested your jaw. And I'd have got my own girl to test your jaw.
Okay, and you're also in jail and you just said you've been before.
I ain't tripping on jail. I trip on respect. I'm willing to die behind bars. Let alone jail.
It's all about what's being homie. R-E-S-P-E-P-P-M-E. Yeah, that better what's being homie. R-E-S-P-E-P-M-E. Sit down in your shit. I know this shit. Start on wild. This that town. People ever do. In my face. Acting like they really love me. Acting like they really hate. I can see that shit. I see it from a mile away. Acting like they really love me. But inside that shit fake. He look copper. He look pata. He look snake. Claiming they got it, but it's fake. My mama's last night. Praying to God before I went to sleep. Praying that it stop. My mama last night before I went to sleep. She told me that it died. She asked me that it stop. This ain't like some poetry, so let me tell you all about
body. That points on this. I go home. You gon' see me like Steve Wonder.
I'm the teacher.
I'm the T-classes.
Yeah, that's that Wild Wild West right there, y'all. You see what we got right here. All these exclusives right here, y'all. Listen to me. Yeah. I fuck with that one. There you go.
About that type of stuff.
That's crazy.
You know.
That's crazy.
Sky. For real, that's God. Keep having me.
sun like I'm dreaming.
When I'm broke, I go to school.
When I'm broke, I go to school.
Feeling misdemeanors. Forgive me if I am a meanie. I know that don't make no sense to a motherfucker. We be in the suburbs, I'm in the ghetto residence. So I know the real and the true people probably feel this. Try to kill this. Now you can't even do that cause they could so return on me. Like little furnace on me. One thing that I lost. Had to something learn from it. I can't never go back to old days. It's new. Still know the old days. My partner be a bad chick. Like a trip, I make a eight. Tequila, I'm at the intersection. Yeah, I like life. It's my perspective. Sometimes you gotta take it in a gesture. I know love and shit. I even look up in the sky for time. My God. Yeah, they use around before me. I took the hard way. But you know what right away. Start to wait against the prison to come. But this shit made me change me. And they changed God, man, that shit was crazy. I thought we was being like together forever. And then she fuck around, had a baby.
You know, that one thing, a lot of shit in life you can't really understand. But some understand, you know what I'm saying? Be like about it, you'll wreck your brain trying to figure out why people be the way they are, you know what I'm saying? And it don't pay to be like that. It pay to person show you flawed and that shit exists, so I'm at a point in my life, I lose no sleep by losing no friends, you know what I'm saying? My mama been warning me about people like, frenemies, you know what I'm saying? People who you face, but then when they cross the tracks, they talk bad on you, but they're smiling in your face, that's that shit I don't like, Everybody who I ever just had, I ain't got no beef about it, but with Lil B, I ain't got no beef, but he take it there, I'm an off man, boy. That's just what I do know. Mindset back here, with a lot of things, I had that piece of shit. I ain't on that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't vision for the game, You were part of my little crew. I'm just gonna leave it at that, because I refuse to even dwell on that, because that's water under the bridge type shit, If you and Bridge had that, I got best type shit, bro. Y'all don't get no point from that, y'all type shit, because I seen when I got out, he Bridge, this shit fucking fucked up. I ain't talking she felt sad and shit, so that let me know, that she knows that my actions were pure towards y'all type shit. So, and I know mine was. So, I gotta be more selective of who I intertwine myself with. That's all that is, you know what I'm saying? That's a lesson I have learned, getting y'all business. Y'all paid on some good, y'all. Say everybody, it's different, you know what I'm saying? But it's life though, bro. I don't really give zero fucks, man. I got big fit Friday, dwell on that right there. But that shit was going on, really. Them lows some more of these motherfuckers up real quick. How's everybody Monday, man? What y'all thankful for? You know, Thanksgiving's on this Thursday. You know, Thanksgiving that we give thanks to the things that we are thankful for. Because there's a lot to be thankful for. And we can wake up, you know, with lenses on. And you know, while we're going through it, you know, the people I've been around, they go through, you know, I go through it. You know, one thing I don't realize, you know, we don't pay to dwell on that. Miss thing ain't how it is or how you may want it at the current, you know, just trust the process type shit. And better, you know what I'm saying? Like it does shit. You know, better, you know. Something like, the one thing I do know, I said, well, you know what I mean? I don't do no sleep. I don't. Dang, I lost a solid friend, a brother, you know what I mean? You know, motherfuckers do whatever they can to try to, you got different types of people. You know. You got to be very selective of who you choose to be around. And like, I'm sure we can all relate, you know, by myself, you know what I'm saying? And I can still pull up in my hood type shit, bro. You know, on me for going out my immediate circle, trying to embrace people when embrace already set in stone with my day one. That's the stuff that I dwell on. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and for me to really be on live, how uh, that character, you know, they use that against me. They go to make it shit easy for the police to get on me. You know what I mean? So, you know, now smart for y'all, bro. Hell, so kind of look like. But thank y'all for showing me that hand though, cause it really it put a hunger in me. You know, my music's evolved. You know what I'm saying? I'm the hardest out, bro. You know, I got, you know, that's my got to Atlanta. Fuck every street. I need that shit. You know, y'all see, bro. You know, even though this social media shit, see, you know, streets here, bro. The folk bumping me in the rain. Domino, they bump Domino, you know what I mean? Like, you know, me and Domino done had our little difference, bro. It's still T-Sign. To the end, you know. Cause like I said, you can't have love and hate, that type of shit, you know. It just don't work like that, you know. And that's what I do know, you know what I mean? So, I just, I might get some more. I never will let this shit. I never gonna fall out. It's the battle of the It's the battle of a warrior. It's the battle of a warrior. Never been a foe, yeah. It's the battle of a warrior. I can't never been a foe in the game. I can't be like them, no, it's so lame. It's the battle of a warrior. Waiting for the liberty bill. I done pray to be around. Nigga, on a Saturday, it can be pretty intense. I got rain around me. Why the fuck they really got me? Why the fuck they change on me? Standing. I can't hold this shit. I like you motherfucker fan with a turn to the end and then stand. On my right hand, never will I take a stand. But they always wear a black on my motherfucking name, bro. Now you know I got no shooters on deck, I got no snipers on deck. What's a accurate aim, bro? Fuck that, I ain't about to put that bullshit. I be back there positive. That be opposite, y'all. I don't know, I'm gonna have to let them know. They can't stop the shit. Yeah. And they come. I'm a fly bitch. Can't stop, won't stop till the cash get dry. That's the goal, but can't stop, won't stop. That's the goal. Yeah, Scoob made it all, baby. Be homie. I got some BGs. Be homie, yeah. On point like a TP. Yeah, I don't really think they knew it. Had a chance, but I blew it. Came back like the Terminator. Yeah, for real. Came back on. I be really so returned up. I don't think they learned it, but I think they been seeing now. Had a vision in my dream of weeks that I'm gonna be the greatest I can be now. Three strikes like a need it now. Had to tell me, yeah, girl, ain't no cheating now. I don't understand why the fuck she not. Yeah, but I'm still me, so she believe me now. Yeah, I seen that story. It was pre-written when I read about Jesus now. At first I ain't understand the shit, but I went through it personally. So I believe it now. Like I can't leave it now. Got a bitch with a motherfucker house top on. Just so clean. And my partner butt head, and we sitting on the couch, burning for all day, so my beat in the sky, yeah, real high, yeah, in the sky, and I fly like an eagle, yeah, eagles. Go in here, spread your wings, I spread my wings, might fly away. I'ma fly in the sky, bro, fly in the sky, bro, fly, guys, yeah, hot, yeah, with the fucking pie, yeah, I be like a kid in it, need the West Scout, go ahead and with me. Nobody knew that name. When I pull up on the block, they be hey. I'm mad like kids, yo. But they wanna see me beating, yo. And I get this is seeing, yo. This is a kid, yo. All the deals, two, vertical, winning out. This is the I'm glad just to go live to bring the crew back together, man. The fans, man. Crushed Ice, man. I've been missing you like a motherfucker. Jessica Sellers, I've been missing you. Y'all mean the world to me for real, you know. Months back, man, I had somebody tell me, man, all the people you got friends with is the people on your lives. And it's sad but true, you know what I mean? And, I love that about y'all. I love that, I do have people who I never met that have, I had like y'all got genuine support for me. And if y'all don't know me type shit, bro, like, it's, I'm glad I met all y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't go out looking for each other type shit. And, that's the beauty of it. Like, I love that, you know what I mean? Due to a couple of bumps and bruises, I haven't been able to go live. And, it kind of, I missed y'all. Like, I ain't gonna cap, bro. Like, I really have missed y'all. I missed y'all's energy. Because I feed off y'all. I know, hopefully I can feed y'all with my energy, you know what I'm saying? Anything that ain't of our kind, you have to like, you have to rebuke that, man. And if it ain't marching to the same, then, tight on it, man. Keep pushing, don't let it do, So I just hope each and every one of y'all have been doing good, y'all were, in a sense, like angels to me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know how, especially when I was in Oklahoma, I leaned on getting on live just because I knew that I would have people who I could play music for and talk to, and I feel like I have, like forever friendships established with y'all, you know what I mean? And, y'all mean the world to me, just know that, you know what I mean? Y'all have helped me in more ways than I probably get credit for, but I'm forever grateful for y'all. And, I'm here to tell y'all this shit about to crack off and things are going my way, even through the trials and tribulations that y'all mean the world to me, and without y'all, I try to hold really my New Jersey Devil in the crew. Yeah, we from Jersey to GA all the way to Cali with it, man. Even down in Malaysia, man. That's the beauty of it, man. Domino, I played that Missing You yesterday on Sovereign Nature, and he said that you was on there a couple days ago. And he was like, "What? You track County boys?" I was like, "Yeah." Even minus through me and your differences, Domino, bro. You still forever my fam, homie. History, don't get erased, bro. Man, me and you crack bitch off, man. You know what I mean? Like for real, homie, we go to the con to that kind of range area. We the reason why them, Lil B and AJ, they look up to us, bro. You know what I'm saying? We the reason why what made them wanna get into the music. You know what I'm saying? And I motivated each and every one of them as I guess in so many ways, a mentor, or be able to channel their energy into the music. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did, bro. Outside static can cause friction between friends. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure we can all relate to that. You know what I mean? And I feel like that was a big thing. With me and you. I ain't never had no bad intent towards you other than making that diss song about your baby mama, bro. And forgive me for that, bro. I wasn't right for that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna blame it on AJ. You know, my relationship with AJ is is different than, you know, people can have relationships with people and it be different on other person's relations, you know. Yes, stay blessed, you know. This is the week of Thanksgiving, you know. So, you know, I want each and every one of y'all to really just like, you know, when you wake up and go to bed at night, you know, just really set time aside and just thank and you know, give praise for what you are thankful for, you know, and remember that many people have died throughout this year, family, friends, strangers that we don't even know. Millions of people done died and through that COVID shit, you know, and here we still stand, you know, so but there's so much to give thanks for that, you know, I don't know where to start, you know, and it be them things that I'm thankful for that remind me that life really ain't as bad as sometimes you can dwell on. You know, I'm alive, I'm healthy. You tell I'm sexy as a motherfucker. I done got sex. I've been really focusing on me. Been taking care of myself, been so, you know, but a lot has been revealed this year. You know what I mean? You rewind to you know, I told you I would be like this year. This is the year of division, you know. Unfortunately, people have to pick sides, you know, and for the ones who picked out the side, you know, let them stay there, you know what I'm saying? Like, and lose no sleep about it, bro. Count that as a blessing. You know, I don't pick neither side because I'm gonna pick my side, what I stand on. And the reason I say it because I know at my shit, bro. I've been on some real pure and because of that, I've seen a lot of around me. I may have lost people who I thought I wouldn't, but in the real warrior shit, crushed, yeah, for real, survival of the fittest, bro. You know, that's what's going on, like shit. I love that. You know what I mean? I for real love this shit.
I ain't never gonna surrender, dog. I ain't raised me like that. Told y'all, I never like these other motherfuckers. Sometimes I just wanna be beautiful, but I got my chest out and my chin up. That is the motto. Now they here like Beverly Hills, I don't really need no motto. What's your problem? Keep on talking, bro. Put that beer in your mouth, call it soccer. Surrender, never hear about me. I'm off what it means. It's on the pedal, first time. When I'm cool, when I probably real tired from the rapping, but they probably call me on my got a bad little bitch, better turn up to my eye, She done drove 3 hours out of state, and I'm fucking shot at It's going down up in the crib, ain't it? Little sister, little kid, ain't it? I be on the hill for some time, but I got my chest out, chin up, and that's the motto. Got my pocket back, like I want to catch y'all now. Cut that boy head off. Halloween spree, got a present for you. Yesterday, fuck tomorrow. Wait, but I gotta live for the day. I got a white bitch, looking like my diamond. She looking what's your problem? In the truck, yeah, what's your problem? In the truck, yeah, I got slow like some lava. You don't really want a problem. I'm the type to make your mama cry. I'm the type to make your daddy cry. Grandmama cry, daddy cry, daddy cry. You don't really everybody cry. But I got my chest out, but I keep my chest, that's a close home. I did wanna win. You the hater from the start. I be real on point. I be kicking it eternally. Yeah, eternally. I live up in the dark. I live up in the dark. I'm the if you the shark, if you the shark, she on that pole and she took off her thong. Started up and then she dropped that bit low. It's double low to be like really put me free. She a dog, make her put on her leash. She a dog, make her the leash, man.
Hey, songs are they coming through clear? Cause I am that has like a little static on it. But yeah, you know, I'm just blessed to get a message where I can. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really feeling like, you know, I know y'all don't heard me say that, but like the white Mike mix type. You know, I'm gonna stand for what I stand for, the righteous way. And with that being said, you know, it be your own kind who gonna take the shots at you, you know. But I'm mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually prepared for that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, survival of the fittest. Like Chris said, you know, that's just what's going on with me. I gotta tell you about stuff now. Oh shit! I seen and I ain't do because I know Trav. I know he love your ass. But look, I seen that profile picture. Crush, can I send you the link? I want to, if you don't mind, let me know if you still in here. Can I send you the link so we can talk about shit? And not like a gesture, you know. I'm not in here. Okay. We're gonna slash the music. We're just gonna pop a little shit up off here. But Crush, I seen that profile picture with carrot soda and coffee this morning when I seen it on my friends to know. And I ain't at him, you know what I mean? It didn't at him, but you know, he showed, man, you can ask people, man, if I see that shit, bro, my cutoff switch be so easy, man, like it's over with. But that's relevant. I still fuck with carrot soda type of shit, you know what I mean? But I just can't bring him in like how I used to, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know, he done, you know, once again, he's another one I embraced. And, you know, I got some motherfucking, oh, this is shiny ass up now. Light hit my nose and that bitch glow, huh? Looking like Rudolph. But I seen the picture, man, and that was so cute. That was cute, girl. I seen the little picture, y'all. He made that thing look like y'all was there. Was y'all there? Or was that photo? That boy really like you, Crush, you know. Which I could understand why Crush. You got a very magnetic personality. You know, you were one of them who vibrate high. and you attract a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it be a little real. I tell you, I know you were like, and that ain't me doing, but you know that's just take that as a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause he admires you. You know. Um, so you know, as me and you was popping our shit whenever the podcast first started. You know, I love having you on my show because you glow to the show that I can't bring. You know, you brought a sexy to the show that I can't bring. You know, so like I could understand why people are drawn to you. You know, you ain't my girl, baby. So you know, I don't feel no type of way, but I seen that this morning, laugh like a motherfucker. I was like, man, this shit crazy. You know, I hope Soda is doing good. If you talk to him, tell him I asked about him. Well, last time I talked to him, you know, he going through about his baby mama shit, baby, and all. I know how that shit is. I don't went through similar situations. You know, I know how that shit can get. You know what I'm saying? And but it was kind of funny to me. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, shit crazy. Um, oh man, and it ain't nothing for me laughing at. Like I said, you know, I ain't even trying to be no funny guy. You know, I ain't just so cute. um, like for real. Jessica, how you been doing in Cali though? What's that shit going on up there? Everything going good with you, Jessica, and your family and all them doing good. Um, for real, you know. Like I said, I really love y'all type shit, you know, like really do. I know I ain't met y'all, but we will soon meet. I promise y'all that. That's on everything. We all gonna get together for real, man. Um, this shit is gonna crack off in due time. Like that's what I do know. This shit gonna crack off, and it's gonna be y'all coming with me. You know what I mean? So I'll be prepared. You know, if y'all got plans, you know, they can come too. Because you know, what y'all, you know, it's been many a day knowing I could be able to give it to y'all like this. You know what I'm saying? So like, shit, y'all was the, you know, you and Jessica, y'all been riding with me from the beginning, bro. And I love that about y'all loyalty through this shit has shown. You know, loyalty outvalues love to me. You know what I mean? You know, when you loyalty to something, you know, you die loyal to it. You know, you don't go against that. You know what I mean? And when you do against it, that's the form of treason. You know what I'm saying? Me being affiliated, you know, treason is a blackball. You know, it's a death wish. You know what I'm saying? But y'all been loyal to me, and I love that about y'all type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like I really do. I want y'all to stay the same way how y'all are, you know, because y'all are beautiful people inside and out, you know. My eyes are really, truly able to see the beauty internally now. You know, my visions and my lenses used to just judge the book by the cover, you know what I mean? But, you know, when you could peel the layers back on y'all, you know, y'all were beautiful inside and out. And I love that about y'all. Y'all push and you know, promote me and scream my name, even outside of the podcast. You know, y'all done rep the school for president. You know, and other shows. You know what I'm saying? It's like for that being said, I love that, bro. You know, I can't put nothing above that, y'all. When I see y'all, probably hug y'all. That's the reason that I love y'all. See, we all equal. I ain't even above y'all. I ain't gonna walk in front of you or behind you. Before I do either of them, I'm beside you. Yeah, I'm a pilot. I don't make the world smile, bitch. I'm a wild bitch sometime. 1 round, 2 round, 3 round, maybe even 4, bro. I don't go, bro. I ain't gonna call myself the GOAT, bro. Cause I already feel no, bro. TCB, we gonna rock out in the show, bro. I'll be damned if we fall out by the hole, bro. I'll be damned if we fall out by some dope, bro. I got faith in my heart. I got that hope, bro. I got that grace, bro. I need a doggone hug. Like virtual hug. Come here. Come here. Come here. Put your, come here. Catch this hug. Virtual. It's virtual, right? It's virtual. It's virtual. And keeping it real, you are another one, bad God. Here, virtual hug to all y'all, to everybody watching this. I'm talking about here. I can't get right. I'm gonna get my virtual hug. Virtual hug on 3. Everybody hug the screen. I want to see. I want everybody to hug. Group hug. I love y'all. All over y'all. Cause y'all do this before, like real shit, bro. I'm glad you said about a hug. We all need hugs. Like, weak ass hug. Girl, man, look, I just hugged the fuck out my screen. I'm like, that was a weak ass hug. Girl, my screen to crack. You hear? But we all the same. We all some real ones. I fuck with the real ones. I can tell y'all some real ones, man. Ain't no telling. I know y'all are some real ones, and they are. God is aligned us with each other. You know what I mean? And I love that about y'all. I'm gonna keep it real, girl. You put your Instagram on there one more time. Not your Instagram, or if you got Instagram, but put your Telegram one more time so I can tap in with that. Because my old phone doing construction, I fucked around and fucked it up on them. I was doing a floor job and my fucking phone crashed, cracked. So that number that I had to my Telegram. So please put that on there one more time. Because I forgot to save it earlier. Type like I said, this Thanksgiving week, man. I'm gonna tell you real quick. Real quick. I got it. That's great. Shut my phone so I have it. I'll be there, baby love. But yeah, coming, it's a lot to be thankful for, it really. Genuine people, you know what I mean? Y'all have been genuine to me, and I'm blessed for that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all give me purpose to want to do this. I mean, reason to want to make songs that are heartfelt, I've been really trying to focus and really slow. Domino said the other day, I need to slow down a little bit with my shit. I can make them fast, but as far as the process and on the mix and the master, I've been watching the Wave Factory. To all artists, man, who who watch podcasts, man, y'all go check out them boys, man. Them boys there is Yeah, shout out to the fucking chat for real. We gonna build we gonna build the morale back up. Uh, I was locked out of my Gmail. From what I heard, they had like some big type of fucking hacker breach, and it fucking locked out a lot of people. I wanted to get on even I bombed out, man. Bombed out. That was like the first thing I wanted to do. Facebook, I'm still not able to fucking bomb, to stream on, which is cool. You know what I mean? I still got the YouTube. But last week I was able to get back in my YouTube. It was like a 45-day wait. So here I am. You know what I mean? Uh, but you can lose material stuff, but real true when people you'll never lose them. You know, even what I'm going through in my situation, with coming trial, you know, however it ends, I know I still got y'all. Saying that I'm gonna need y'all to if it does go the way in the negative, you know what I'm saying? And I know in my heart, bro, that I still solid people who still be pushing that I bring, you know what I'm saying? It's the only thing I want from y'all, is to if something was to happen, I want y'all to still keep my name alive, whether if I got to do 5, 10, 20 years, I want y'all still to really push this school for president thing and remind people of the goodness in me, because there are people there's still genuine people in this world, a world full of evilness and wickedness, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like ain't none of y'all on that wicked shit, Ain't no feeling I know y'all ain't. Because y'all have showed me show after show. And, that means the world to me. The crazy thing about life is like, you you can find loyalty more so in a stranger now than you can you know, you can in people who you knew your whole life, you know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be like that, you know what I mean? You would expect that people who you've been knowing your whole life to show enough go extra hard for you. And uh, people, they gassed out on me, you know what I mean? As I was going through my hardship, I had people give up on me, you put shit on my name, it ain't true. And that shit, I ain't gonna say hurt but I show weakness, you know what I mean? But it was a discernment that I had to see because all it does is just filter out the bullshit before the blessing comes, I done had to dream of the blessing, you know what I mean? And it's gonna be beautiful. That's why I keep doing what I do and applying pressure, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, the ones I do this shit for, uh, the fan base is continuing growing. I mean, it's on it's shooting up by the day, you know. Um, so if I had to lose a couple of associates or friends or whatever we may call it to gain a few of y'all outweigh them 20-fold, you know what I'm saying? Because um, I just want people to love me like how I love, you know what I'm saying? Uh, and I had a piece of shit before, you know what I mean? Never on no creep shit, but I had been a piece of shit, you know what I mean? I'm able to take accountability for that, I really am. And made me work on myself. And once I worked on myself, I am seeing miracles being performed for me, you know what I'm saying? Through God, through my angels, you know. That's why I fear nothing, man, because I got angels around me, man, that I might not can see, but I talk to my spirits, you know what I'm saying? Like I really do talk to my spirits, and they remind me on a daily that Scoob, it's gonna be all right, bro. You know, um, ain't nobody scared to go back to chain gang. I just feel like the battle that I am in this world is not meant to be fought behind a wall. You know, so uh, that's why I always act with my chest out, man. Shout out Kyle, shout out, man, chest out. And I live by that, man. On the rainy days and all that there, I don't cry about the rainy days or sad days because it takes the rain to make stuff grow. Without the rain, we wouldn't see the beautiful things around us that nature has because it takes that to water it. And it's just important that we do water our seed with positive, I guess, water, you would call it, you know what I mean? But, and energy's real, you know what I'm saying? So, as long as we keep good energy and a pure intent for each other and for people who we may deal with on an everyday basis, you know, then then good things happen to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm a witness to that for real. Because a lot of my shortcomings were because of my intent. You know, so the wisdom that I've gained through, really since I got knocked off on the highway 4 years ago, the wisdom and the lessons that I have learned is what I give praise to. Yeah, yeah, that shit hurt like a motherfucker. That shit hurt my ear and my heart and my soul to hear about people who I never really just think that of will put that on me, and I can't understand that shit. But some things in life ain't always meant to understand, because when you can't understand it, you will literally rack your brain and try to figure it out to where the damn near drive you crazy type shit. And I just embrace it, for what it is. I accept it. And I keep moving, you know what I'm saying? I keep moving, bro. It's about progression, you know. And the process is long, with this music shit. Me and Domino been doing this shit, 13 years, 14 years in the making. And, we ain't where we deserve to be as far as on the musical status on a local level. Hell yeah, boy, we the goats of LaGrange. Like, no cap, bro. We the trendsetters. Anything that's white, any white boy that's from LaGrange, man, or from that area, we made them want to rap, man. So, uh, in a sense, but it has, my vision and uh, my desires and my dreams too big, and you know what I'm saying, like I want to change people's lives in Japan. I want to remind people that positive affirmation is key. And us as humans in today's world, we don't remind each other how special we are. We don't compliment each other like how we should. We don't. We rather wait for a person to stumble and then use their downfall as a way to maybe elevate for whatever reason that we find fit. And to me, that shit ain't cool. We're fuck. You know what I mean? That's why I don't really too tough. I got love for Chop. You know, looking at the numbers, the merits, and all that. I ain't got the views they got because the message that I speak ain't on what the majority of fans want to hear type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't pushing narratives about, hey, you know, he got fucked up. Let's talk about why. How, oh, you know, the Bible say don't judge, you know, so I try not to judge anything, you know what I'm saying? That, because who am I to judge? Who are you to judge? Who are them to judge anything, you know? So I be big on that, you know, like I really found my purpose and I done lost a lot of people, man, on this journey. People who I'll never see again, you know, and they ain't even dead yet, type shit. But I won't go out my way looking for them no more. You know, so that's a blessing. I see, I had a lot of people around me with masks on, portraying to be friends on or had girlfriends, you know, looking at me in my face, putting it on their kids that I ain't been fucking on nobody, and uh, kind of find out they been fucking on this dude, that dude, you know, the whole time. Why I was loyal to her, you know, so those are lessons type shit, you know what I'm saying? Spencer, what it do, homie? Yeah, man. Thanks for tapping in, my brother. Hey, y'all check out Spencer too, man. He does a review show as well, man. Uh, I would play some songs, Spencer, but I'm streaming off the phone. It's kind of got a little lag on it. So if it ain't coming out all the way A1, 1K, because it takes away from it, you know what I mean? I wanted to be all the way clear, you know what I'm saying? So thanks for tapping in, my homie, for real, man. I'm back streaming. I got unlocked out my Gmail, so you know I'm better to do, you know what I'm saying? And you know, thanks for tapping in, real shit. You know, I love all y'all. You know, uh, love all y'all equally. You know what I mean? Iron sharpens iron, and y'all have sharpened me, and I'll pray can continue to sharpen each and every one of y'all. I wanna, I want, I wanna make the world realize you ain't gotta have that in your heart when it comes to hate or jealousy or envy. Because if anything, bro, that shit comes back to you tenfold. That's where the karma law comes in. You know, like, love that brother and that sister is how you want to be treated. You know, and I know I want to be loved. You know what I'm saying? I've been tried to love. You know, you know, some by my doings and some upbringing. You know, so you know, I just in life base my surroundings with people who reciprocate that same type of love. Because whenever that happens, bro, it's a beautiful thing, you know. And I may have felt that in small business, but let me tell it, the times that I have felt situational love, it's been love with a motive on their end or something. Also, the motive on my end. You know, I used to hoe hop, you know, before I quit hoeing around, you know, I stayed with a girl 30 days, 60 days and get burned out on her. Go to the next hoe, same thing. You know, my motive wasn't pure. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really just trying to have a place to trap at. You know what I mean? Uh, so that's the and I had to learn that. You know, that was you know, but that was a survival skill of mine. You know, my dick has been my best tool in them times. You know, cause I could sling that root. You know what I mean? Like no cap, bro. And that ain't nothing flex about it. You know, my dick has been the reason why I've been able to goddamn have places to stay in, you know. And that ain't true because, you know, that ain't true because my heart may not have been with that person, but I knew if I slung that dick on them, then I had me a place to stay. You know, they gonna want Big Daddy around. You know, so in a sense, I was using. And that ain't P, you know what I mean? I've been loved by women who didn't really love me. They just loved the dick. I had, I had to tell one of my, we fucking, you get the hell on. You don't fuck with me. You don't fuck with the sex. Giving you what your old man can't give you. And I don't want to be loved, bro. I feel like only child. I don't want to be loved, man. Night, mama. Love you. Oh, me, excuse me. I have been tired past couple of days. I don't know if I'm getting sick or I think I done got a girl pregnant or something, man. I had a girl, sure y'all heard me about her, Elena. I love that girl, what I'm saying. We done baby and still I love you. I will. I'm gonna get off here in a minute. I'm tired too, man. Yeah, it's something in the air type. I love you too. I'll see you in the morning. Um, you know. Oh yeah, I got one of these little babies. My mama got these little baby vapes she ordered off the internet. They're ox bars. They're small as hell, but they ain't hitting like the other ones. But they damn sure will get. I be catching myself vaping, smoking cigarettes and joints. Now I gotta stop one of them. I gotta sacrifice one. But I'm pregnant. You know what I mean? But they say the symptoms that I be feeling, man. Maybe she is, and in my own little fucked up way, if I do go to prison again, you know, I ain't got no I got a little girl I ain't seen in 11 years, you know what I'm saying? Because of the trap life that I used to live, um, her parents intervened and, got in her head. I was a great daddy for 2 years. Years of her life, she was with me every day. You can ask Domino, I used to bring my baby to the studio. You know what I mean? She was with me. Then I went to prison, I ain't seen my baby since, you know what I mean? But I want to have a little boy, you know what I mean? I've been, I've been, uh, I've been really wanting that, you know what I'm saying? And if that does happen, then thank God for that. God gave me that for, because He knows that's what I want, that's what I need. And if anything happened to me type shit, I know at least I had something to come on to, you know, because I want to keep my bloodline going. I got a little girl, but and I will see my little girl within a couple years because I had that dream. But I've been having symptoms. They say that men have symptoms that when they go to getting sick out of nowhere, which I don't feel like I got a cold or nothing. I've been fatigued. And, just want to sleep. You know what I mean? Uh, I don't know if it's from depression or um, anxiety. I know y'all say, when you live in in the past, you know, it brings, you know, when you live in the future, it brings anxiety. That's why, as of late, I really do try to live in the moment, you know, because the moment is what counts. You know what I'm saying? Because tomorrow isn't promised, you know. So I try to make the best out of each and every day, just because you never know what tomorrow may bring, you know. You know, think of the people who done seen the day lost tomorrow, you know. So I try to live my life to the fullest each and every day, and just try to stay happy, you know, and let nothing take your peace. You know what I mean? That's my thing right now. You know, it's a crazy world we live in. It really is, you know. But I accept that, though. You know, I know everybody can't be on the same type of time, and I don't expect people to be on the same type of time, because I ain't no better than the bum on the street right now, or the prostitute who's selling pussy right now. I ain't no better than them. I ain't no worse than them. You know, but my vision, minded right now. You know, the pain I used to go through. You know, I used to think that drugs would block it. You know, getting high could numb me. You know, I used it as a coping mechanism until I finally realized that, you know, it just adds on to the problem. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause the problem's still gonna be there when you sober up. So I've been on that type of time. You know what I mean? And just don't really like my load as far as on a mental, physical, spiritual level. You know, I try not to do no arguing with people because psychology says that one argument is like getting in 6 physical fights. You know, let that sink in. Every time you argue with somebody on a verbal scale, it's equivalent to 6 physical fucking boxing matches with Mike Tyson. And if you really let that sit in, bro, think of that, bro. That shit be real, you know what I mean? Like, imagine how you feel once you argue with something, man. And the ripple effect after that, bro. That shit had your body just fucked up, bro. And we don't deserve to feel that. I don't deserve, I'm not, hmm? There, you want
You have had a bit in
the flavor, you gonna get it to me?
the drops, you drink.
Yes, flavor.
That one's real good. Try this one.
My mama got me, thank y'all. Yeah, mom.
Hi, I'm in my pajamas. Hello. Did you like that one?
That's my man. Give me a favorite outline and I'm on.
What about this? Which one did you like?
All of probably that pink. Motherfucker, red. Crushed ice, look at this cat. I know you a cat person. That's Callie Grace.
Here, take that one.
Smoke up. I love you, mom.
You don't do this anymore, so
I bet her hit. I like that.
it's not. Oh, it's still got some. Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
I'm stashing the box.
The smoke load, y'all. Smoke load. Tell her, hey,
Call what?
smoke load.
What did you say? Call what? Call.
Yeah, and just tell her I'm on live.
Okay.
But
Can I text this?
yeah, you can. You know, one thing about love, you can't help who you love. You can't really help who you love, you know. But everything you love ain't good for you. Hang on real quick. Alright, I'm back. But you know, I love the I love life, y'all. Make sure you love life, and make sure that you just surround yourself with positive people type shit. 'Cause everything ain't what it seems. Everything ain't what it is, man. And you know, I try not to get mad about a person wronging me because I have once wronged them. You know, maybe karma that I had to feel. You know, but I am a loyal motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't really too tough believe in love. The love that I believe in is agape. You know, that's the strongest form of love. You know, that's the love that God has for us. That cause our sinful nature, I'm a sinful motherfucker. You know, I sin like a motherfucker type shit. You know what I mean? But I do ask God to forgive me. That, you know what I'm saying? I know I am forgiven for my sins. So with that said, you know, any person that's ever wronged you, you know, you have to be able to forgive to be forgiven. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. You know, you have to. You have to. That don't mean necessarily forget and go back to the to the people, places, and things that may have wronged you or or hurt you. You know what I'm saying? But enemies ever really just wronged me, if I can say that they wronged me, then I forgave them right when they wronged me. That has made me a wiser person, you know, which has made me grow into the man who I want to be and who I will continue to be, you know, because I am not to boast or brag. I'm different, bro. Like I'm really not meant for this earth. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm supposed to be a millionaire 5, 6, 7, 8 times already, and I ain't had that type shit. You know what I mean? It might sound crazy, but I feel like, you know, I was put here on this earth to be an example. You know what I'm saying? Of to voice my shortcomings, and people around me have witnessed my rise and my fall. Once upon a time I was all the way up, but I got all that in the wrong way, and my fall has shown a lot of my little homies. You know, I left a lot of people, man. You know, over a decade. You know, and it's changed their life, fallings and failures. So that was me falling was an example to show them what not to do. And you know, I love life. You know what I'm saying? But I know that on the other side it's a lot better. Not saying that I'm trying to hurry up and speed that. You know what I'm saying? Because I live eternal. You know, that might sound crazy. As you live eternal, you have an eternal soul. And that's the reason why we connect. That's the reason why the people who I've connected with, our souls is the one that done that. It wasn't through the flesh. It was all through the soul, homie. And that's the beauty of it, you know what I'm saying? Fucking, that's that light. Like I got some fucking powder on it. No shiny. Yeah. I've been asleep all day. I don't know what it is, man. I've been tired and it's been past couple days. Don't really feel sick. I had I don't know if y'all remember them little in elementary school walking down the hall and I felt something fall. Diarrhea. Diarrhea. I was going down the slide and I felt something glide. Diarrhea, diarrhea. I was sitting on the pot and I felt that thing drop. Diarrhea, diarrhea. I was walking in a circle and my stomach murdered. Diarrhea, diarrhea. I was sitting on the couch, my stomach went ouch. Diarrhea, diarrhea. That's that pothead shit I be on. But look, I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. I'm gonna give y'all one more freestyle from the acapella, from the heart, from the whole soul, bro. To the bitches who be selling pussy, I don't think you a hoe, bro. And if I label you a friend, and if you a dude, you my bro. And if you a woman, you my sister. Grown around some little, I was addressed mister. You know, old women, I'm always open. Trap life used to always break down the dope for 'em. I guess they were scared to take the fucking chance, yeah. Time I brought it back, I used to dance, yeah. First glance, probably don't understand me. But everything really meant to be understood. Can you feel that? When your soul is eternal, ain't no way that they could kill that. See, the flesh just the vessel, yeah. Ain't no put that extra on it. See, really, truthfully, they need to catch up on it. They ain't got a love, they ain't got a light, but they make sure shit right, and they respect you, homie. You know, that blow, I'm the type of bro who probably had 20 necklaces. Young and reckless shit, you know. So respect this shit, or neglect this shit. All right, hit that boy, now he fucking wet and shit. It's a bet and shit. I'm 38, I don't know nothing about no wedding, bitch. I guess I'm really scared of love, y'all. See the ripple effect, that's what, yeah. Cause that shit be really fucking up my mental, yeah. 5 years ago, it plays in a rental, yeah. Trunk loaded, stuffed like a turkey, bro. In the gas station, I ain't gonna lie, I still beef jerky, bro. Cause that shit be too high, bro. Why, bro? I don't understand why, bro. In the shower, only place I cry, bro. About my homies, yeah, you know it's do or die, bro. Homies, did you know it's suicide, bro? I'm the type to remind a hater that can't fuck with me. And they can't fuck with you either. See, you can have church every day and not ever hit the steeple, bro. And it get deeper, bro. Remind you. All that past and that trauma that you feel is behind you. And it could be great if you really manifested in your mind, bro. See, chat, let me tell it one of a kind, bro. And if they can't see it, then the veil's over their eyes, bro. Shot told me, making beats when he blind, bro. It's just a little example, just to let you know that you can do it. See, on the podcast, shit, this be the music. You know, sometimes I be really caught up in that matrix. Sometimes losing all my patience. See, the future, it gonna bring that fucking anxiety out. On a fucking Monday, I bring that Saturday out. I ain't seen in a minute. Love you. But I met, just know that I still love you. Crushed Ice Jessica. And my girl, motherfucking. I keep it real. Let's make a deal. In 30 minutes, Telegram, you better have on them heels. Inside of them guts, I want to know how I feel. Chill out for real, though. But it's that real shit I be spitting, y'all, you know. Just make sure that they get it, y'all. See, I see the future. Cause the Bible is pre-written, y'all. I could go really deeper. See, I'm something like a preacher, but I do it streets, yeah. Where I'm from, they killing every day, so you best. See, I know they probably thinking I'm asleep, bro. They a snake, I can watch people creep, bro. Where I'm from, yeah, the shit can get deep, bro. Creep, bro. Run up with the 4-5, that's the heat, bro. Thanksgiving, just make sure that you eat, bro. But it's deeper than some turkey and some ham. Hallelujah, yeah. Raise your fucking hands, yeah. I'm always getting money. I'm a hustler. They gonna get suckers, they some busters. Ain't got to show their hand in the first quarter. Instead of really showing their hand in the fourth quarter, down by 4, and we really need a touchdown. They be gossiping, talking, they need to hush now. Hush, puppy, little boy. Trying to mimic me. Be real. I always set the tone, bro. I really feel my best when I'm all alone, bro. Peasant first. Now I'm on the throne, bro. But I bring the crew with me. I ain't alone, bro. This be deeper than them songs, bro. See, I'm really trying to make a change for the fucking world, yeah. I love my old lady, so I'm really trying to change my girl, yeah. But while I'm doing that, I'm really trying to change myself, yeah. God really, truthfully, the only one who give you help, yeah. Cause you're gonna be let down if you depend on some flesh, yeah. But the past and that bullshit, lay that shit to rest, yeah. Never go to sleep mad at somebody. Cause that shit trickle in tomorrow. I still ride rear view, thinking I'm being followed. I'd rather smoke that reefer than drink liquor at the bottle. All these bad bitches in the chat, y'all some models. I'm on the gas, on the ass full throttle. That's the way I bring it, bro. Lately, I ain't been rapping on these beats, I've been singing, bro. And when you hear this shit, it be really on my soul, bro. I'm the president, everybody know, bro. Couple months, yeah, I bet that I'm gonna blow, bro. Everybody, y'all invited to the show, bro. I'ma have your ass in front of me. Y'all the ones I do it for. Thank y'all for never giving up. Thank God for them years up in prison, bro. Thank God that I changed is different, bro. Yeah, that's really how I feel, bro. And if I catch a life sentence, I'd pray I get a pill, bro. Just know on my soul, never ever will I squeal, bro. For them people who try to put that dirt up on my name. Cause now I see they ass trying to come back. I forgive you for that bullshit. I still don't know why they say that. Used to resort to the old me and load the clock and get that payback. So you could throw dirt, but bullets is what I spray back. Yeah, I ain't really got to tell them, homie. You can ask the streets, bro. Where I'm from, yeah, you gotta play for keeps, bro. Learn to swim, yeah, they put me in the deep end. I used to fuck 10 bitches on a weekend, 3 days, I don't really think that, I don't think that they be understanding shit. You know what I'm saying? I bring it different to them. I spit music for the grown folks and the children too. See, the foundation strong, then you could build it too. Build up on some sand, yeah, you know it's gonna crumble. Their lifestyle, rumble, never will I. Hey, y'all, I love y'all, man. It's deeper than rap with me, man. I want to make sure, I hope I made each and every one of y'all smile this evening. And I love y'all for real. I want to hug y'all for real. You know, my little homie told me, man, if you love your folks, hug your folks. Virtual hugs for everybody. Thank you. Check out the music on SoundCloud, man. I'm gonna put the thing in real quick. Got some gas. Been dropping on that lately. Y'all make sure to tap into that though. I'm glad y'all tuned in, man. I'm up off of here for real. And God bless each and every one of y'all. I hope y'all have a good night, even a better tomorrow. And let's continue to grow, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, y'all just do me a favor and, just take a couple of minutes at a time and give the positive affirmations that we like to give people, friends, family, even strangers, even your enemies, because a small gesture like to save somebody's life, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, all y'all were beautiful inside and out, and don't never forget that, because I know how it feels to feel like, the world done let you down type shit, I know what that shit feel like, and that shit hurts, bro. I still feel like that at times, I still feel like I'm alone in this big ass world, fighting these battles, not really having nobody to talk. And that shit be hurting, you know what I mean? But that's just me putting my trust in flesh, you know what I'm saying? And don't never just think the world is all evil, because there are still some good people in the world, you know what I'm saying? And and y'all say, what I mean? Like, I ain't just, it ain't all bad, but it ain't all good. Like I said, I'm not scared of anything. But reality is, the sand in the hourglass is ticking before I have to go in front of this judge. And I don't know how this shit gonna play out. And if it plays out for the worst, then y'all might not see me until I get to where my chain to where I get to prison and I can buy me a phone and still keep this shit going, you know what I mean? But we ain't gonna speak that. We gonna claim victory, you know what I mean? And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real soldier. I ain't even no soldier. I'm a warrior. See, the warrior is eternal. I really am. And I really do have spirits that I walk with. Angels that I walk with. When I get on the fuck shit, I walk with the demons. Real shit. And I don't like that side. But they're my commands, you know what I'm saying? Like, the same way the angels are, you can't wrong a good motherfucker and expect good to come to you. So, anybody that wrong me, I ain't gotta be the one to get it, y'all. Because I know with that, I know my heart and my soul is my angels don't like that, God. You know what I'm saying? Like, my angels don't like how people have wronged me. And I ain't playing the victim, because I have also wronged people in my life in 38 years, you know what I'm saying? But as of late, I have corrected my ways, shit, you know what I'm saying? And I have seen myself grow as the man who I know I can be in life, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm special, how each and every one of y'all was special, but I know how easy it is to let the worldly ways bring you down, you know, and I just pray for humanity type. That's why truthfully, that's why I really screamed at Scoob for president, because I just want to change lives, bro, one day at a time. You know what I mean? That's my purpose, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and eventually, I don't depend on these podcasts to be the one to get me over the hump. They're not gonna allow it, because they're clogged up talking about gossip and drama. That's how they get their clicks up and their views up. Shout out Sovereign Nature, the audio fam. Shout out 3NT Trays up, man. out chop to you. Even though I might not like, it ain't meant for me to like everything, But getting on, listening to them talk about other people, bro, 'cause real players don't do that, bro. Real players don't wait on somebody to stumble and then use they stumbling as a way to get glorification or YouTube views. I could give a fuck about a YouTube view. I'm streets changing lives, you know what I'm saying? I got kids in the hood. When I pull up, man, half of them I raised them folks, bro. And I done seen these folks grow and I'm like, in a sense, like they daddy. And majority of them are black, bro. Like they love me, bro. And I instilled that in them. I got 9 nephews and nieces in Oklahoma who don't have father figures who I was able to instill the goodness in them, to remind them how you're supposed to live, because we don't remind each other. The small things is what matters the most, so don't ever forget that. So with that being said, I'm gonna keep it real short with 3 letters. I love y'all, and thank y'all for tuning in. We got this shit back cracking. I don't have a laptop at the moment. My friend, because I fucking had it up under my cup holder during when the ice, you know how it is. Your ice will go to melting and I down, and it fried my circuit board type shit. So I really ain't been able to get no laptop. So but it don't deter me from still delivering the message. You know what I'm saying? Like it be deeper than music. But the music is getting better. To all the beat makers of the world, man, y'all tap into the Wave Factory. They have really helped me advance my music. You know what I'm saying? Iron sharpens iron. So make sure you're around like-minded people. Continue to reciprocate that same energy that you want to receive. Give that back to that person, because when you do that, it creates another conscience, you know what I'm saying? And always put God first. When you wake up, man, be thankful for the breath that we're able to breathe in. Don't that we have lost many people, so there's no need to complain about anything, because even on your worst day, there's somebody in this world who had a way worse day type shit. So and me being able to speak this type of shit lets me know that I am growing as a person. I didn't realize how angry I was, for I hated the world, I hated the world, bro. Like, I felt so betrayed, bro, and it showed, I was disgusted with myself, because everything around me type shit was, I ain't give a fuck about it, bro. It would trickle into them, meaning that ain't no way to live your life, you know what I'm saying? So I have learned that. And, change is not to happen overnight. It has to be, I can't wake up one day and say I've changed. I have to continuously be like this. And it's an everyday battle, because the free will is in front of us each and every day, to right or wrong. We have the good, the bad, constantly fighting for the soul that is within each and every one of us. So, just follow your soul, stay true to what you believe in, and stay prayed up, stay dangerous too. I ain't saying go out and going to hurt nobody. It is evil. And if any little devil or any of the wickedness comes to you, cut shit out like cancer. Heal it, You know, don't forget that in the Old Testament, you know, God killed a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, because they was wicked. You know, and I ain't saying to be no killer. You know, I ain't saying all that, but in a sense, you know, that shit come around you, you know. Don't be scared to up your gun and leave it blazing, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be scared to be the samurai with your sword and cut his fucking head off. You know, stand that shit, you know what I mean? Rebuke it, you know. Send the negative back to the sender. But make sure your intent's pure. And God bless y'all. I'm checking out. Allow Crushed Ice, you forever my first lady. Jessica Selmer, you forever my #1 fan. You done rode with me from the fucking been screaming this shit for, I'm telling you. Thank you. I'ma keep it real, baby. You is mi amor siempre. Tú tienes mi corazón para tú siempre. Maybe uno día, me tú, Miami, Georgia, me acquaint, you know. I wanna, you know, y'all mean the world to me. Special, bro. Thank you for tapping in, homie. Lil B, thank you for coming in here and reminding me how much of a piece of shit you are. You know what I'm saying? You still got that hate in your heart, bro. So that's why you'll never get that shit up out your heart, homie. And I pray for you, my homie. You know, if you want smoke, bro, you know, I don't mind get to you. I ain't gonna go out looking for it, bro. If it come around me, bro, and you know, you wanna feel like you big bad wolf, then you know this notion. That smoke pole don't lose, you know what I'm saying? And I'm undefeated with that motherfucker. And that's the devil on me right now. I just have to remind that, you know, that's still with me, that's still in me. That gangster shit really still in me, homie. You know, this message is true and pure, but I refuse to let anybody derail me. You know, you could derail me or think you could derail me with your words, but you know, that's that salt, bro. That's that you know, that shade. You can't. They hated on Jesus, bro. So I'm nothing like him, but embrace the hate if you feel that, and that go for anybody who's watching this. Embrace the hate, accept it. You know what I'm talking about? Like accept the hate because they hate on greatness. You know what I'm saying? They Chicago West. You know, you another one, man. You know, you have once supported. You know, you went to Germany. I don't know if it was true or not, but you know, you said you passed out 300 of flash drives of that love don't love nobody. That meant the world to me. And you know, it did hurt me whenever you kind of took little shots at me, but it's two sides to a pancake, and you know, you went. I know you may have been going through it at the time, and you didn't have time to really too tough. Just see the other side of it, you know what I mean? But don't believe every narrative that you hear. Believe nothing that you hear and half of what you see. Realness is an action word, you know. Let people show you with their actions. That's because words is just words, you know. People can say shit all the time and don't mean shit. And it's all about the action, you know what I mean? You know, so I love you too, Chicago West, and you're very special to me too, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've been a part of this journey since I started that podcast shit, and yeah, we all do, you know what I mean? Hey, I understand it, man. It's overpopulated with drama. That's the reason why all us dope ass artists on the underground level can't really get our foot into it because of the stretch. I wish I had one of y'all wrote my songs. That's all I need. I would pay one of y'all to rub my shoulders, man. When I don't know what it is, but when I do this podcast shit, I guess I lean up. It's two things I do that. When I fucking lean up, and then when I cut grass on a riding lawnmower, that motherfucker be hurting like a motherfucker. Oh, that motherfucker out a little bit. But you know the drama's all around you. But you gotta shade on, baby, you know. Got caught up on a stupid YouTube drum tape back and that's on. Baby, you ain't gotta explain. I understand. I done fell victim to that too, you know what I mean? So that's water under the bridge. You know, I'm glad that me and you have been acquainted and linked back in again. You know, I don't hold you for that. I forgive you. You know what I mean? I said some shit to a lot of people that I pray they could forgive me. Crushed ice. I done said some whack ass shit. Crushed ice. And so you know I have to. You know we gotta, cause the tongue is the most dangerous thing on our body. You know, I really thought that I lost a friend for life with crushed ice. You know what I'm saying? By saying some hateful ass shit. You know when I know she really had my little cat. You know, and I wish you the best too. And good things are coming to us. You know, we have to realize that this is the year that everything that people are outside, you know, and pick neither side. You know, stay true to what you believe in, and just continue to be who you are because you're very special to me. You know, I think you're very talented, and you know, you have helped contribute to this movement that I've started. Saying, get this shit back cracking, though. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get this shit back rolling and like how it was. And you know, y'all follow me on IG too. Let me put my IG on there. And you know, since last time I was doing a podcast up until now, it's been a lot of stuff been going on in my life. But it has sharpened me. With no malice in my heart, you know, but it has made me really you know, y'all know my email, you know, and y'all feel free to ever reach out to me, man, you know, because, you know, you don't never know what type of things people be going through in life type shit, bro, you know, so just, you know, let's try to just lift each other up, you know what I mean? Because that's what it's about. Look at that man, cat here, so jealous. Oh, and my little buddy here. That's how you know you go to vibrating high whenever they're attracted to you. Now, I could go on fucking to the forest, bro, and like all the bugs be attracted to me, man. Like as a ladybugs have been all on me. I don't know what the hell that shit mean. I gotta look it up. Look at the smoke mode. Smoke mode. But I love y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, and I ain't gonna keep y'all up, man. God bless y'all. On the SoundCloud, man. Scoob it, man. Y'all check out some of them dope ones I've been dropping, man. I don't want to get off of here, but I got to. It's just getting late. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all have a good evening, man. Scoob for president to the motherfucking world. Yeah.